Hello everyone, welcome to watch my channel. I am Sun and I'm recording this video because I want to share my experience learning English with Duolingo and ChatGPT. So let's see how it goes. Okay, I think I practiced English with ChatGPT. Tôi muốn rèn luyện tiếng Anh. Hãy viết một đoạn văn tiếng Anh khoảng 100 từ và giải nghĩa các từ vựng sang tiếng Việt. Để tôi luyện tập dịch nghĩa tiếng Anh sang tiếng Việt. Ok.
Dưới đây là đoạn văn bằng tiếng Anh. English paragraph. Learning a new language can be both challenging and rewarding. It opens up opportunities to connect with people from different cultures and broadens your perspective on the world. While the initial stages may seem difficult, persistence and regular practice make a significant difference. Utilizing language learning apps like Duolingo and engaging in conversations with native speakers can accelerate your progress. Remember, the key to mastering a language is consistency, so make it a part of your daily routine. Giải nghĩa từ vựng sang tiếng learning. Việc học tập, ngôn ngữ. Challenging, mang tính thách thức. Rewarding, đáng giá, mang lại sự hài lòng, opportunities, cơ hội. Connect, kết nối. Cultures, văn hóa. Broadens, mở rộng perspective, góc nhìn, quan điểm. World, thế giới. Initial stages, giai đoạn ban đầu. Khó khăn. Persistence, sự kiên trì. Regular practice, việc luyện tập thường xuyên. Significant difference, sự khác biệt đáng kể. Utilizing, sử dụng. Language learning apps, ứng dụng học ngôn ngữ. Engaging in conversations, tham gia vào các cuộc trò chuyện. Native speakers, người bản xứ. Accelerate, tăng tốc. Tiến bộ, chìa khóa, yếu tố quan trọng. Mass thành thạo. Consistency, sự kiên định. Daily routine, thói quen hàng ngày. Bạn có thể thử dịch đoạn văn này từ tiếng Anh sang tiếng Việt để rèn luyện kỹ năng dịch nghĩa của mình.
Learning a new language can be both challenging and rewarding. It opens up opportunity to connect with people from different cultures and broadens your perspective on the world. While the initial stage may seem difficult, persistence and regular practice make a significant difference. Utilizing language learning apps like Duolingo and engaging in conversation with native speakers and can accelerate your progress. Remember, the key to mastering a language is consistencies to make it a part of your daily routine. Learning a new language, học một tiếng Anh, học một ngôn ngữ mới, can be both challenging and rewarding. Có thể có cả thử thách và rewarding, sự hài lòng, mang lại sự hài lòng. It opens up học một ngôn ngữ mới có thể can be both, có thể là cả thử thách và sự sự đánh giá đáng giá sự đáng giá, có thể là cả sự thử thách và sự hài lòng, đánh giá hài lòng, rewarding. It opens up opportunity to connect with people from different culture. Nó mở ra cơ hội để kết nối với những người ở những cái nền văn hóa khác nhau. Culture. Nhiều cơ hội để kết nối với mọi người ở nhiều nền văn hóa khác nhau. And broadens your perspective on the world, and broadens your perspective on the world. Mở rộng quan điểm, mở rộng góc nhìn của bạn trên thế giới, và mở rộng sự hiểu biết, góc nhìn. Góc nhìn, sự hiểu biết. And broadens your perspective. Broadens your perspective on the world. Mở rộng góc nhìn của bạn trên thế giới. While the initial stages may seem difficult, trong khi initial stage trong giai đoạn đầu, initial
Initial stages.
Initial stages. While the initial stage may seem difficult, and while trong khi giai đoạn đầu có vẻ sẽ có thể sẽ khó khăn. Nhưng mà cái dùng từ sẽ ta may seem có thể khó khăn. Seem cũng có thể. Persistence and regular practice makes a significant difference. Persistence, sự kiên trì. Regular practice là luyện tập thường xuyên. Sự kiên trì, luyện tập thường xuyên. Sự kiên trì và việc luyện tập thường xuyên sẽ mang đến sự thay đổi đáng kể. Một cái cải thiện, một cái sự khác biệt. Kiên trì, sự kiên trì và luyện tập thường xuyên. Persistence là duy trì, sự kiên trì. and regular practice là luyện tập thường xuyên sẽ đem đến một cái significant đáng kể, different là khác biệt, sẽ đem đến một khác biệt đáng kể. Kiên trì đặc biệt. Một sự khác biệt đáng kể. Utilizing language learning app. Utilize sử dụng các ngôn ngữ, sử dụng các công cụ học ngôn ngữ. Utilize sử dụng các phần mềm ứng dụng học ngôn ngữ. Utilizing language learning apps, sử dụng các ứng dụng học ngôn ngữ như là Duolingo, and engaging in conversation with native speaker. Engaging luyện tập engaging in conversation, tham gia vào cuộc trò chuyện. Engaging in conversation, engaging in conversation là tham gia trò chuyện với native speaker là người bản xứ, và tham gia các cuộc trò chuyện với những người bản xứ. Có thể accelerate your progress. Your progress là cái sự tiến bộ. Can accelerate là tăng tốc cái sự tiến bộ của bạn. Có thể làm tăng sự tiến bộ của bạn. Can accelerate your progress, có thể làm tăng sự tiến bộ của bạn. Remember the key to mastering a language, nên nhớ rằng việc cái chìa khóa để mastering, the key to mastering a language, cái chìa khóa để giỏi một cái ngôn ngữ là consistency, sự kiên định. Consistency, thạo mastering, giỏi mastering, thành thạo. Chìa khóa, the key to mastering a language is consistency. Cái chìa khóa để thành thạo một ngôn ngữ là sự kiên định. Consistency. Chìa khóa để thành thạo một ngôn ngữ là sự kiên định. To make it a part of your daily routine. So make it a part of your daily routine. Vì vậy hãy làm nó như là một phần của cái công việc hàng ngày của bạn. Daily routine là cái công việc daily, thói quen hàng ngày. Daily routine là thói quen. Vì vậy, so make it a part of your daily routine. Vì vậy, hãy làm nó như là một phần của thói quen hàng ngày của bạn. Hãy biến nó thành một phần của thói quen hàng ngày. của bạn. Của này kỳ ha. Một phần thói quen hàng ngày của bạn. Đó. Learning a new language. Learning a new language can be both challenging and rewarding. Học một ngôn ngữ mới có thể đem lại, có thể có cả thách thức và sự hài lòng. It opens up opportunities. It opens up opportunities to connect with people from different cultures. Nó có thể mở ra nhiều cơ hội đối với để kết nối với mọi người ở nhiều cái nền văn hóa khác nhau. And broadens your perspective and broaden your perspective on the world. Và mở rộng cái góc nhìn của bạn trên thế giới. While the initial stages may seem difficult, trong khi cái initial stage, giai đoạn ban đầu, có thể những giai đoạn ban đầu chứ, những giai đoạn ban đầu, những có thể sẽ khó khăn, có thể khó khăn. Persistence and regular practice, sự kiên trì và cái luyện tập thường xuyên, và việc luyện tập thường xuyên make a significant difference, sẽ làm practice, tập thường xuyên đem lại một cái cải thiện, một cái sự đáng kể, thay đổi difference, một sự thay đổi đáng kể. Utilizing language learning apps, sử dụng các các ứng dụng học ngôn ngữ like Duolingo, như là Duolingo, and engaging in conversations with native speakers, và tham gia các cuộc hội thoại với những người bản địa, can accelerate your progress, có thể làm tăng cái làm tăng sự tiến bộ của bạn. Remember the key to mastering a language is consistency. Nên nhớ rằng cái chìa khóa để thành thạo một ngôn ngữ, consistency, là kiên trì, kiên định. So make it a part of your daily routine. Vì vậy hãy là biến nó thành một phần của daily routine, là thói quen hàng ngày. Biến nó thành một phần thói quen hàng ngày của bạn. Cái này của cái này là phải của. Đó. Sự kiên trì và luyện tập thường xuyên.
Dịch của bạn rất chính xác và tự nhiên. Bạn đã thể hiện đúng ý nghĩa của đoạn văn gốc và sử dụng từ ngữ một cách mượt mà. Dưới đây là một số điều cần lưu ý nhỏ. 1. Câu sự kiên trì và luyện tập thường xuyên đem đến một sự khác biệt đáng kể. Câu này có thể sửa thành sự kiên trì và luyện tập thường xuyên mang lại một sự khác biệt đáng kể để câu văn trở nên mượt mà hơn. 2. Câu chìa khóa để thành thạo một ngôn ngữ là sự kiên định. Bạn có thể thay chìa khóa để bằng yếu tố quan trọng để tăng thêm sự trang trọng và rõ ràng trong ngữ cảnh học tập.
Chìa khóa.
3.
Yếu tố
câu
quan
cuối,
trọng
vì vậy
để
hãy biến
thành
nó
thạo.
thành một phần của thói quen ngày của bạn. Bạn có thể bỏ bớt một từ của để câu văn gọn gàng hơn.
Nghi.
Vì vậy hãy biến nó thành một phần của thói quen hàng ngày bạn.
Trời, này mới lạ.
Tóm lại, bản dịch của bạn đã rất tốt và chỉ cần chỉnh sửa một chút để hoàn thiện hơn. Bạn đang tiến bộ rất nhanh.
Ok. let's change learning English with Duolingo. So the next step, I continue learning Unit 24, talk about goals.
I know. First there's no water, then it's boiling.
I know. First there's no water, then it's boiling. It's boiling, boiling, boiling,
Boiling?
boiling, boiling, boiling.
I try not to forget my password, but sometimes I still forget it.
I try not to forget my password, but sometimes I still forget it.
I know. First there's no water, then it's boiling. Boiling?
Oh no, I've forgotten my password again. I've forgotten my password again.
Don't worry. They can look after themselves.
Don't worry, they can look after themselves.
How can we encourage our guests to interact more?
How can we encourage our guests to interact more?
Fun.
If it annoys you, you should tell them.
If it annoys you, you should tell them.
Grandma's sore back annoys her. Sore back, her. Grandma's sore back annoys her. Annoys. Is her. Grandma's sore back annoys her.
I'm going to have surgery on my knee because it hurts all the time.
I'm going to have surgery on my knee because it hurts all the time.
Do you remember the surgery? Surgery.
Foot.
Elbow.
Does this button control the volume?
Does this button control the volume? Does.
You can turn it up. Use the button on button.
Click.
Grandma's sore back annoys her. Annoys. Is. Of. Sore. Back. Annoys. Her.
Make sure to put a clean tablecloth on each table.
Make sure to put a clean tablecloth to each table. On each.
Fans.
I won't criticize your relationship.
I won't criticize your relationship.
Sorry, I didn't mean to criticize you. I just thought we could have handled things differently. Let's try to do better next time.
We use many different sorts of software.
We use many different sorts of software.
What sorts of apps do you use? Sport. Sorts.
I use all sorts of technology at work, but I still don't understand computers. When my laptop isn't working, I never know how to fix it.
Yes, I think most representatives will vote for it.
Yes, I think most representatives will vote for it. Representatives. Hold on.
Representatives.
Representatives.
Will you be following the election results?
Will you be following the election results? Election.
Supporting.
I noticed that there was a hair in my pasta.
I noticed that there was a hair in my pasta.
Scream.
He noticed that the notice.
David will apply too. We'll be applying for the same position.
David will apply too. We'll be applying for the same position.
When will your campaign be starting?
He noticed that. Noticed.
That brochure wasn't very helpful. Brochure was int very helpful. I asked Tom to buy me a dozen eggs, but he only got 11. I need one more.
Yikes! I forgot to set my alarm clock before going to bed. I didn't intend to sleep for so long. I hope the train hasn't left yet.
Chicken is pink when it's raw. It's dangerous to eat it like this. I can smell something cooking in the kitchen. I think it's roast chicken. Yum, it smells delicious. I hope it's ready soon.
They had been sailing once or twice before. Been sailing. They had been sailing once or twice before. Or twice before.
Can we have a discussion about our plans for the summer? The mountains and the beach both sound good to me. Which do you prefer?
Can we have the discussion about our plans for the summer?
Did he have any complaints about his stay? Did he have any complaints about his stay? Any complaints about his stay?
Gone. Go.
Before she flew to India, Amy had only traveled internationally once before. She usually prefers to stay in the US.
Tastes.
I heard your kids weren't happy when you all flew to Ireland last month. Had they ever flown on a plane before?
We're not.
Mia and John had already dated for years in secret before getting married. The first time their parents met each other was at the wedding.
What were people's comments like on the hotel's website?
Did they really check Bob's underwear in customs?
Custom.
When they sent you the document,
You should taste the sauce. It might need more salt.
Finally.
Astronaut Camp. Zari and Lily walk toward the entrance of a summer camp. They see a sign that says JJ's Astronaut Adventures.
We are finally at astronaut camp. This is going to be the best summer ever.
I'd rather be home watching TV. This is going to be the worst summer ever.
Lily, our generation will be the first to go to Mars. We need to learn how to be astronauts.
The owner of the camp, JJ, overhears their conversation.
Actually, because of a lawsuit, we're not allowed to tell campers that we're training them to be astronauts.
Oh, but we'll still learn about what it's like to go to space, right?
Yes, you'll learn what it's like in space by bouncing on our zero-gravity training device.
JJ points to a nearby trampoline.
That's a broken trampoline.
Lily, don't be rude. I'm sure they're fixing it.
Yeah, sure.
So, when will we meet a real astronaut?
Actually, the astronaut is going to a different space-themed camp that is willing to pay her. But we have other fun activities.
JJ takes them to a muddy field.
This field is basically the same as the atmosphere on Mars. Tomorrow, you'll spend the whole day here digging up space rocks.
Is digging up rocks really what astronauts would do on Mars?
That's all there is to do on Mars.
Zari nods, and they continue walking.
Welcome to your spaceships, where you'll be sleeping all summer.
These are just cheap tents.
This will teach us about becoming astronauts, right?
Right. It'll be just like living on Mars, because there's no plumbing.
No plumbing? How will we take showers?
You won't, because...
Let me guess. Astronauts don't shower.
You were right, Lily. We can learn about space by watching space Viking movies. Let's go home.
You can leave, but you'll miss the greatest summer of your lives. Also, refunds aren't allowed.
His face like monkey.
Astronaut camp. Zari and Lily walk toward the entrance of a summer camp. They see a sign that says JJ's Astronaut Adventures.
We are finally at astronaut camp. This is going to be the best summer ever.
I'd rather be home watching TV. This is going to be the worst summer ever.
Lily, our generation will be the first to go to Mars. We need to learn how to be astronauts.
The owner of the camp, JJ, overhears their conversation.
Actually, because of a lawsuit, we're not allowed to tell campers that we're training them to be astronauts.
Oh, but we'll still learn about what it's like to go to space, right?
Yes, you'll learn what it's like in space by bouncing on our zero-gravity training device.
JJ points to a nearby trampoline.
That's a broken trampoline.
Lily, don't be rude. I'm sure they're fixing it.
Yeah, sure.
So, when will we meet a real astronaut?
Actually, the astronaut is going to a different space-themed camp that is willing to pay her. But we have other fun activities.
JJ takes them to a muddy field.
This field is basically the same as the atmosphere on Mars. Tomorrow, you'll spend the whole day here digging up space rocks.
Is digging up rocks really what astronauts would do?
That's all there is to do on Mars.
Zari nods, and they continue walking.
Welcome to your spaceships, where you'll be sleeping all summer.
These are just cheap tents.
This will teach us about becoming astronauts, right?
Right. It'll be just like living on Mars, because there's no plumbing.
No plumbing? How will we take showers?
You won't, because...
Let me guess. Astronauts don't shower.
You were right, Lily. We can learn about space by watching space Viking movies. Let's go home.
You can leave, but you'll miss the greatest summer of your lives. Also, refunds aren't allowed.
Eight.
Never. Study.
Beginning.
Frog.
Initially.
Ended. Ended.
I'm glad you found a way out.
I'm glad you found a way out.
Listen.
Needing to make a change, I began to think about my actions.
Needing to make a change, I began to think about my actions.
Being. Been.
If you find yourself in a hole, stop digging.
Pretending. Pretended.
Finding myself unhappy, I decided to change my actions. I would no longer do what other people wanted. I would choose my own path. Initially, I thought it'd be easy to be successful. It took me a number of years to understand that it takes a significant amount of work.
Gorgeous. Journey.
Rồi. Tôi phải nỗ lực để trông thật lộng lẫy nha. I had to work hard. Tôi đã nỗ lực rất nhiều để trông thật lộng lẫy. Don't rush into buying your first car. Get it. Don't rush into buying. Đừng có vội vàng mua cái xe đầu tiên. Get it. Check by mechanic first.
Jog.
Maintain. Chúng ta cần luyện tập. Chúng ta cần duy trì cái thói quen luyện tập. Thói quen luyện tập này. Cái the more mile. Cái càng nhiều dặm đường chúng ta đi thì chúng ta càng cảm thấy tốt lên. People negative attitude. Những người có một cái
Attitudes. Negative.
thái độ tiêu cực, không có cơ hội đến gặp tôi, không có cơ hội ảnh hưởng với tôi. I don't care about what they think. I practiced for 3 hours every day because I didn't want to let my team down. Reaching my goals when I was actually feel free.
Worrying about my performance at work was affecting my sleep.
Worrying about my performance at work was affecting my sleep.
Should.
I was working in theory. My salary would have much higher.
Higher.
I had to work on my internal challenges first.
I had to work on my internal talents first. tôi đã phải chiến đấu với nội tâm của mình trước. Trước tiên tôi phải giải quyết thử thách nội tâm của mình. Trước tiên tôi phải giải quyết thử thách trong nội tâm của mình trước. Wanting.
Wanting. Want.
Wow, we reached our goal!
Rushing. Rushed.
The more time I spend at work, the less time I spent maintaining my relationship with my children.
Thinking. Think.
I had to work at looking these churches. I put a lot of training. Effort into it. Don't struggle with small issues.
Struggle.
Đừng gặp khó khăn với những cái vấn đề nhỏ. And
Work.
And làm. Matter to you.
Matters.
Làm những việc có ý nghĩa.
Matters.
Đừng có lo lắng buồn phiền.
Struggle.
Đừng gặp khó khăn với những vấn đề nhỏ và hãy làm những việc có ý nghĩa với bạn.
Better.
Bạn càng quan tâm tới mọi người.
Others.
Bạn càng quan tâm tới những người khác thì họ càng đối đãi tốt với bạn. The better you treat yourself, the best you will start. I tell all my students that intelligence is no longer measured only by a person. Tôi nói với những học sinh, tất cả học sinh của mình rằng thông minh không quan trọng.
Measured.
Không được đo chỉ bởi knowledge.
Knowledge.
Tôi nói với học sinh rằng trí thông minh không được đo bằng những cái hiểu biết về cuốn sách của một người nữa.
Reason.
What's wrong? Are you struggling with your homework?
Says. She, herself.
I thought moving would help, but it made no difference.
I thought moving would help, but it made no difference.
Tell me a little about your struggles.
Have you struggled to find peace in life?
Have you struggled to find peace in life?
Success often requires making intelligent choices.
The better she treated herself, the less she worried.
Tell me a little about your struggles.
Những khó khăn của bạn, struggles.
Knowledge. Effort.
Worries.
I wasn't free to make my own decisions.
I wasn't free to make my own decisions.
Being.
I thought moving would help, but it made no difference.
I thought moving would help, but it made no difference.
Thinking, thought.
If you're struggling, remember that you're not alone.
Wanting, want.
We're ready to move forward.
I had a good position, so in theory, I was successful, but I wasn't happy. I needed to slow down and think about my life, so I quit my job. Don't struggle with small issues and work on what matters to you. The most important thing you can do is to love and be kind to yourself. Caring only about success, I failed to see how my actions were bad for my health. I really needed to slow down.
Sophia is such an impressive young woman. We're all so proud of her. I couldn't get enough of Grandpa's bacon and egg sandwiches. Egg. At least it will be entertaining. I'm not sure. Let's play it by ear. Wasn't that band popular? Didn't everyone like their songs? Are you sure you want to drink Grandpa's homemade cider? Won't Tom love this song? Yes, but Tom didn't even show up. It doesn't look very appealing, but it tastes great. I was thinking about pizza, but it's up to you. Where should I place these flowers? There are 2 brides, so we need 2 bouquets. Bouquets. We can do without this old vase, right? Old vase. The last minute decoration made the party look fantastic. There are a few tasks that I need to help with. I'll get them a gift whether or not I attend the wedding. Make sure to interact with the new guests. What you wear on a formal event changes depending on the weather. When in doubt, ask lots of questions. A good host makes people feel welcome. Did you hear about the new virtual reality game? We usually play it by ear when we are on vacation. Didn't this his homemade? The desserts always desserts appealing. Aren't Rama's carrot earrings unique? Rama's. Can't wait to catch up on next weekend. It'll be great. Aren't my grandchildren so impressive? They are very talented. It's in style right now. Are you coming to Lisa's housewarming black party? Do you believe people are too hard on teenagers? I will. I can't wait to see her and catch up. He just has a few bruises, but nothing serious. I have a fever and my muscles ache. I felt great until the medicine wore off. Wearing wool makes my skin itch. He passed out and he's still unconscious. Could you sit in the waiting room, please? I'm sweating and I feel as though my head is going to explode. Thought, as thought, though, though, as though. I felt a several pain in my ear. I think I'm coming down with something. It's normal to notice some weakness after having surgery. Notice. Nobody's looking down on you. Do you think your parents will eventually accept our relationship? Why don't you give my therapist a call? Sorry I yelled at you. I hope we can reach an agreement. I'd say I have an open mind in most situations. Is it unreasonable to hope she'll change her mind? What's causing her frustrations? We heard them gossiping about us. I envied my sister when her boyfriend gave her flowers last night. Is there anything entertaining to do while we are there? I was wondering if your mother would actually show up. Sounds good. I'll give you a call. It's time for me to go home now. I loved catching up with you. Doesn't your grandma make the best squash soup? Soup. Wow, how lovely is that garden? Do you believe people are too hard on teenagers? Hard. It's up to you. I'm not that hungry. Isn't little Anna an impressive dancer? I can't get enough of those spicy cheese fries. The faculty offices are in this building. This building. The student sitting in the front row is new. Would you mind if I add you as a reference? Okay, let's go over it again. I can't believe the man standing over there is your professor. Yes, I got through it this morning. This class is only for math majors, right? My philosophy professor is so boring. It's a social experiment. What's your thesis about? Thesis. All experiments will be done in the lab. That girl watching the fish and talking notes is a biology major. Were you able to follow today's lecture? Have you researched sales trends before? It's important to make an outline before I start reading. I can do a lot with a degree in philosophy. It's me, your professor. He may have some feedback on our work. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is your own phone number. She asked me to read it over, and it looked great. I would come home from school and watch my favorite TV show. Do you remember that time we tricked the principal? We snuck out of class to go to the movies. I didn't get to swim in the pool because I broke my arm. I've lost track of how many times we got in trouble. My dad clearly didn't think my jokes was funny. Think my joke. I've lost touch with most of my high school friends. Alex and I would take turns sitting in the front seat. He talked me into lying to my parents. I was in big trouble. Our relationship was long distance before we got married. You are missing out on everything. How beautiful is this view from your window? I miss Grandma's handmade bread. Handmade. I will. I can't wait to see her and catch up. The food at the housewarming party was delicious. Some kids don't dress appropriately for school. Doesn't this cake look so appealing? I can't wait to eat it. Thanks for being the only one who showed up on time. Kids nowadays have an impressive ability to adapt to new technology. Nowadays. Our own kids obsessed with their phones. Our own. Grandpa just told us to make our phone kids act more appropriately. More. Grandpa. Awful kids. Awful. Mom's homemade fish soup never smelled very appealing. Thanks for inviting me to your housewarming party. Look who showed up. Weren't we living in our own house when we were at that age? Did you know jeans from 70s are in style again? I'm sorry, but doesn't this cheese smell like dirty socks? Socks. What a lovely hum. All the details are so cute. What do you think about virtual reality games? Don't tell Jana, but how ugly is that carpet? Okay. Finish.
The more
Unit-
time
unit
passed, the
22.
better I felt. The more time passed, the better I felt. Past. The better I felt. If you truly want to succeed, you work hard, and you don't make excuses.
He found himself in trouble. Found himself in trouble.
To reach your goal is to achieve something that you wanted.
When I left school, I didn't have any experience. Initially, I had to take some bad jobs. My life.
If you work at improving your English, that means you put effort into studying.
The most important thing you can do is to love and be kind to yourself. The better you treat yourself, the
I realized my actions affected everyone. My actions affected everyone.
Finding myself unhappy, I decided to change my actions. I would no longer do
Been.
Wanting to escape my life, I pretended I was 16 years old and joined the circus. However, they quickly figured out I was only 12.
Thinking, thought.
In my experience, you shouldn't rush into getting married too quickly. I rushed into marriage, and I had a lot of problems at home.
She, herself.
Pretending to be rich, I would hang out in fancy bars without buying anything. Back then, I couldn't even afford a glass of water.
Okay, I just finished unit 24, talk about goals. So the next lesson is part 8, unit 25, exchange gossip, talk about rumors. So I will take a big rest.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I ain't going back, I'm not falling. I'll push all my chips and call all in. I'll bet on myself, you keep stalling. I hear destiny and it's calling. I'll keep my head up high through the downs and lows, and we're all going life. Still nobody knows, but I'ma choose what's right and take what comes and goes. And ain't no one in life holding me back no more. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. back a year ago.
Okay, let's continue. Đọc chữ thế. Exchange gossip. Talk about rumors. Thay đổi là bàn tán và nói về những điều trao đổi tin đồn. Exchange gossip. Talk about rumors. Nói về tin đồn.
Oh, so you do know Tom. Why did you lie before and say you had no idea who he was?
So you know Tom. Why did you lie before you say you had no idea who he was?
So you do think she's smarter than me. So you do think than. So you do think she's smarter than me. Than me. I didn't believe that it really happened, but Tom swears that it actually took place.
Swear.
Swears.
Swear. I swear. I swear.
If something seems odd, you think it's weird.
Odd.
Odd. Weird.
Offered.
It's odd that they were wearing sunglasses indoors.
It's odd that they were wearing sunglasses indoors.
The food court is a place in the mall with restaurants and a shared space where customers can sit.
Court.
Food court là cái chỗ ngồi ăn.
I saw them eating together in the food court.
I saw them eating together in the food court. Khu ẩm thực. Tôi thấy họ cùng nhau ăn ở khu ẩm thực.
So, now you know the truth, but keep it to yourself. No one else can find out. Secrets. When you find out, please keep it to yourself. You find out. Out. Keep it to yourself. When you find out, please keep it to yourself. Please.
Anna swore she had invited you to join us at the mall.
Go.
It's awkward when you need to introduce someone but can't remember their name.
Awkward.
Khó xử. Khó xử.
Well, this is awkward.
Awkward. Well, this is awkward.
Why was Kevin's date with Emily so awkward?
I don't have a clue. I know nothing about this situation.
Clue. Busy.
Sorry, I don't have a clue. Don't have a clue.
Aside from me, everyone else arrived on time. I got there a few minutes late. Aside from. Aside.
Ngoài tôi ra. Well, đến giờ, everyone else arrived on time. I got there a few minutes late.
Aside from that, it was fun. From that. It was fun.
It was a fun weekend, aside from my little accident.
It was a fun weekend, aside from my little accident.
If you claim something happened, you say it really took place, even though others might doubt this.
If you claim something happened.
Claim.
Nếu bạn cho rằng claim khẳng định điều gì đó khẳng ra, bạn nói nó thực sự took place, nó thực sự đã xảy ra, mặc dù những người khác có thể nghi ngờ điều này. You claim something happened, bạn khẳng định điều gì xảy ra, bạn nói nó thực sự xảy ra, mặc dù mọi người có thể nghi ngờ về điều này. Yes.
Did Mark claim he had already been on 3 dates with Ben?
Believe.
So, Anna's dad went on her date to the mall too?
A minor mistake is one which isn't very important. Minor.
Minor mistake.
Did she get in trouble for something serious?
If you get in serious trouble with your teacher, you may be punished by being suspended from school for a few days. Suspended.
Tom had a minor disagreement with the teacher about the volcano project.
If you fit in with a group, you feel comfortable because you're similar to those people. Lucky. Alone.
I'm surprised she doesn't fit in with them.
I'm surprised she doesn't fit in with them.
Yesterday, on Monday, he said he was fine. But the previous day, on Sunday, they had seen him crying. Hard. She said the previous teacher had quit. Said. She said the previous teacher had quit. Teacher had quit.
Did she even get in any trouble at all for what she did?
Study.
I hope Maria fits in with the kids at her new school. Hope. Maria. I hope Maria fits in with the kids at her new school. The kids with her new school. I hope Maria fits in with the kids at her new school. With at.
No way. Does he even know how to play?
No way. Does he even know how to play?
She didn't even inform me that she had been in a minor accident.
She didn't even inform me that she had been in a minor accident. Minor.
Yesterday, on Monday, he said he was fine. But the previous day, on Sunday, they had seen him crying.
Trước đó,
Previous. Stealing.
He was nothing but friendly. He wasn't rude or unkind in any way. Nice.
You're not going to believe it, but Mrs. Lee was nothing but nice today.
If an event is a mess, it's not very organized. It may be a little wild and confusing.
Oh, no, what a mess. What a mess.
You're not going to believe it, but Max got suspended from school today.
Max usually stays out past midnight, but strangely enough, he got home last night at 10.
You're not going to believe it, but Tom asked me to go out with him.
You can't even imagine how stressed I've been lately.
Where?
Imagine how much it'll cost to fix it.
Imagine how much it'll cost to fit it.
Room. Night.
He claimed he had studied the night before. Claimed. He had. He claimed he had studied the night before. The night before. If you're astonished, you're really amazed by something that you didn't expect. Astonished.
Astonished.
I'm completely astonished by the news. I'm completely astonished by the news. I'm completely astonished by the news.
Weren't you astonished by the celebrity gossip this weekend?
Weren't you astonished by the celebrity gossip this weekend?
Mia has an obsession with that celebrity. She has 100 pictures of him on the walls in her room. has, obsession,
Ám ảnh.
you have an obsession with that TV show. Have, obsession, with, that, TV show, an.
You won't believe what I just read about Beyoncé.
Kevin's gossip problem has gotten out of control. He can't keep a secret and is always talking about others. Media.
That party was out of control.
That party was out of control.
A tabloid is a newspaper which is full of shocking articles about famous people.
Cover.
You won't believe what I read in the newspaper today.
Dating.
Okay, I just stop learning Duolingo. Thay vào đó, I continue learn ChatGPT. Learning a new language. Learning a new language can be both challenging and rewarding. Học một ngôn ngữ mới có thể là có cả thách thức và cái sự hài lòng. It opens up opportunity to connect with people from different cultures. Nó mở ra nhiều cơ hội cho việc kết nối với mọi người trong những nền văn hóa khác nhau. And broadens your perspective and broadens your perspective on the world. Và mở ra cái góc nhìn của bạn trên thế giới, mở rộng góc nhìn của bạn trên thế giới. While the initial stages may seem difficult, trong khi việc những giai đoạn đầu có thể khó khăn. Resistance and regular practice. Kiên trì và luyện tập thường xuyên make a significant difference, mang lại một cái sự đáng kể, cái sự thay đổi đáng kể. Utilizing language learning apps. Sử dụng nhiều cái ngôn ngữ, cái ứng dụng học ngôn ngữ khác, như là like Duolingo, như là Duolingo, and engaging in conversation with native speakers, và tham gia các cuộc trò chuyện với cái người địa phương, cái native speaker là người bản xứ, native speakers, người bản xứ, can accelerate your progress, có thể cải thiện, có thể làm tăng cái hiệu quả, cái tiến bộ của bạn. Remember, the key of mastering a language is consistency. Nên nhớ rằng cái yếu tố quan trọng để thành thạo một ngôn ngữ là sự kiên định. So make it a part of your daily routine. Vì vậy hãy biến nó thành một phần trong thói quen của bạn. Viết lại này. Learning a new language can be both challenging and rewarding. It opens up opportunity opportunities to connect with people from different culture and broaden your perspective. On the world. While the initial stage, initial stage may seem difficult. Okay. Persistence and regular practice. Persistent and regular practice make a significant difference. Significant significant different. Utilizing language learning apps Utilizing language language learning app like Duolingo. And engaging in conversation. With native speaker. can accelerate your progress. Accelerate 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 accelerate
Accelerate.
accelerate 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 your progress. Remember the key to mastering a language. Mastering a language is consistency. So make it a part of your daily routine. Okay. No. Learning a new language can be both challenging and rewarding. It opens up opportunity to connect with people. Connect with people from different culture. And broadens your perspective on the world. While the initial stage may seem difficult. Persistence and regular practice. Persistence persistent precedence and regular practice. Make a significant difference. Utilizing language learning app. Like Duolingo. Camp and engaging in conversation. Conversation with native speaker. Can accelerate your progress. Remember the key to mastering a language is consistency. Consistency. So make it a part of your daily routine. Okay, I'm going to stop here. Thanks for watching and see you in the next videos.